And I always say that. All right. I wasn't going to do another live, but I had another random thought, right? So, the I'll kill for you energy. This is both antagonized by females and males. The real. You know, in the realm of insecurity, a male or female will promote it. In the in the realm of I actually care, and then calculating, is it worth it or not? You know, that's where the care comes in. Females and males feel like they cared about, because, you know, they have this ability, you know, there's situations that may arrive, or situations that's antagonized, that'll push the other individual to that degree. The one that actually cares is going to calculate the situation and determine, like, is it worth it or not? Should I let him or her do that or not? You know, now let's say that it does occur. Who cared about who? And how? Or who loved who and how? And I said this in another video, but I think it needs to be reiterated because people always get it twisted. These things have to come with a valid reason. It can't be a he said, she said type of thing. It can't be a I don't want him to have her, or I don't want her to have him kind of thing. That doesn't solidify the movement right there. And it's a lot of what we used to call them bobbleheads. There's a lot of bobbleheads out here that feel like it solidifies their position. And it really don't. It really solidifies your position. So let's speak about it from a feminine principle. If I'm in a situation with somebody, or in a relationship with somebody, and you come to me and say, I'm gonna kill for you. No, you're not. Because I'm not fitting to put you in that position in the first place, because I actually give a fuck. It's not a matter of whether the individual could get away with it or not. It's a matter of, do you care enough to be like, no. But these bobbleheads out here, you know, they feel like, oh, he's doing that for me, I'm it. You not it, because you don't give a fuck about him. Excuse my language. You don't care. You don't care because you ain't fall back and calculate the situation to say, oh, is it even that deep? You just want to feel like you solidified. Technically, you unsolidified in your position with that individual. This comes with maturity in real life. I had that experience in real life. And I dubbed that experience and rerouted that individual to somebody else, because I'm not doing that. That's keeping it solid. That's facts over fiction. Once again, like I said in the previous video, if you not really in harm's way, and the person you deal with, or you friends with, or you cool with has to do that, then that person that you friends with, you cool with, they ain't really cool with you. There's another rule of thumb in that. Because there's a lot of females out here. There's a lot of dudes out here that'll put you under that type of pressure. And then if you get caught up, they can't come get you. They can't come save you. They won't come save you. They can't come save you. They ain't got to come save you. People got to start calculating these things when they get into what they get into. You know, because it becomes a certain, is a certain level to it, where that person has to put themselves at risk, where money possibly cannot snatch them about the situation. So a lot of these females and males, we call them Bible, I call them Bible heads, you're not solidified. You're not real. You're not a whole 100. You're not a whole hundo with it. Because you're willing to put the person that you quote unquote love at risk of losing a freedom, losing their ability to even help you for bullshit. And NBT Sky, I don't understand it. Maybe y'all have a better understanding. Maybe I'm lost in the source. Maybe I'm a little bit behind schedule with the whole situation. But in real life, from a feminine perspective, it's just not gonna happen. It has to be a real threat involved. And in most cases, and I'm not speaking of all cases, but in most cases, there's not a real threat involved. It's just about somebody, about a female wanting to feel validated. That don't make you valid. That make you less valid. Remember, it's chess, not checkers. The queen moves freely across the board. The king does not. So when the king got to pop out on the board, he put himself at risk. Every time. This is why, you know, games like chess and battleship and I Declare War, you know, when I was growing up, you know, these games was a little bit senseless, but when you think about it, they have validity in reality. And people have to think about things like that. And a lot of these, you know, a lot of females, a lot of these males out here, they don't think about that. They be all the way in their emotions with it. It's no strategy, no rules, no regulations. Oh, it's just, it's not that simple. You know, females be out here having dudes literally taking lives over shenanigans and think it's cute. It's not. It's really not. And vice versa. It's really not. You know, with maturity comes the understanding that it's value in physical life. So you're not just out here snatching it because you in love or because you in like or any of the above. You know, or because, you know, you, like, people just don't do no thinking. They just impulse. It's just off impulse. And then the thing that's really crazy is if you look at the 75%, like you went ham and shorty or homes that you with ain't even valid in real life. They're not gonna do it for you. So, you know, this is where the fallback rule come in at. That's not how you test the individual's loyalty. You do not test the individual's loyalty based upon taking another life. That doesn't constitute loyalty, because we all know that people are running around here taking life just because they want a name, a title, just because they want recognition, because they want likes and views and so on and so forth. It doesn't solidify or make it valid. And I think that's what people fail to realize. Even when I read tarot, you know, on certain situations, it's certain things that I might see in tarot that I'm just not gonna say. I'm just not going to say. Why? Because human life is more important in general. People go too far within their friendships, within their relationships, and do all that and still don't be valid. And then they be around the same, then they be around, you know, it's like two different groups, two groups of individuals. It's people that's like, oh, I'm with this shit, I'm knocking nigga shit off. And you still not valid though. You still not valid. You just did it to, you know, to kind of imposter your validity. When there's another individual that's in the same circle that won't even knock a nigga shit off and still be more valid than a nigga that knocked this nigga shit off. You see how that works? It's a little bit crazy, but if you really analyze it, it's real. It's people that will not shed blood that's realer than people that will shed blood. Period. Shedding blood does not make you real. It does not make you valid. It don't make you solid. It don't make you loyal. It don't make you nothing at this point in the game. Which brings you back to the previous two videos. Like, people need to understand what they're standing for, if they standing for something or not. And that's male. That's males and females. It's not, you know, there's no bias in that. There's no bias in that. You know, real is, when I was growing up, if I was doing dirt with you, I'm not taking no flicks with you. Because I'm doing dirt with you. So I'm not taking no flicks with you. Because we doing dirt together. This is stuff that people do not seem to get, and I do not understand why they do not get it. I'm not taking no flicks with you if I'm doing dirt with you. That doesn't make sense. It never did. This is stuff that people need to think about. I'm not doing none of that with you. If I care about you, I got love for you, I got some sense of respect for you. Any dirt, and I'm just saying in general, any dirt that's getting done, whether, no matter what level of it is, we're not doing that. What we talk about, what we do is what we talk about and what we do. Ain't no posting up, ain't no Instagram, ain't no YouTube, ain't no Facebook. If I'm doing dirt with you, we not posting up. Because I love you that much that I'm going to protect you. I'm going to protect you that way. And that's what people don't understand. And that goes from the lower end to the higher end. In real life. You don't post up with nobody you doing dirt with. It makes no sense. I would never. That's care. That's love. That's being solid. That's valid. And that's what most don't understand. But anyway. I don't know who this is. Hey, Kevin. Hey, Tostin. Hey, all eyes on me. Yeah, like, it's certain stuff that has to stop. Like, it just has to be knocked off. Like, knock it off. Knock it off. I'm not even, like, if I was in particular certain situations, I'm not even, you know, it's just certain shit you just don't, you're just not supposed to do. Especially if you can't cover your own ass. Or the other person's ass, Janoose. And that's what people get it twisted at. There's no sleeping behind the wheel with me. It should be no sleeping behind the wheel with anybody when it comes to, you know, I guess street integrity or whatever they want to call it. This is why I don't even bother with it at this point. People be just doing the most. It's just something for everybody to think about. It's something for people to think about. This is not, you know, this is not me coming at somebody or any group of individuals. It is just a no-no. It's just a no-no.